Hello, everybody. Welcome to Got Next Gaming and our Draft Champion Series here on Madden 16. We are loving this mode of the game. Draft Champions, where you go in and you draft your team from like 15 rounds and a coach, and you try to work your way through their challenges that they have here. We have won the first challenge so far, the first game. We have to get 2 more wins to advance, and we're going to see if we can do that here today. That would be nice if we could, because we're really liking this a lot. We have to go ahead and play. I think we're playing the Bears in this one. We're going to catch some of the stuff here. So we see our 81 overall, 80 offense, and 81 defense. We have a pretty solid defense from what I think and how I feel on this one. Offense could use a little help, but we should be able to get through it and do all right. As we can see, some of the ratings here and some of the ratings on the other side shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to handle this one fairly easily. And we're going to see going ahead if we can do that here. I think we're going against the Bears. Like I said, we're going to see in a second. I don't exactly remember. Yep, it was the Bears. I was right, at Maitland Stadium in Orlando, Florida. So Jets against the Bears, and we're going to see what we do here. We will get the ball first with our quarterback, Matt Castle. Second down and 11 here. He's in the shotgun formation. Hands off to McCoy, who spins and gets up a few yards there and is able to pick up about, I think it was about 7 yards or so. And it'll be second down or third down and 2, I believe. So that actually makes it a 9-yard carry for McCoy on that one. Third down and 2. Let's see what we can do here. We got the I formation behind Castle. And we're going to take the snap. Hands off to McCoy, who breaks out and gets right up the middle between the tackles and is able to rumble ahead for the first down and 16 yards. And here's the thing. I was a little bit worried about making this pick with McCoy. Actually looking pretty decent there at a couple carries and 25 yards already, right? Not too bad, not too shabby. We'll take it. Shotgun formation here, second down and 9. Castle throws over the middle, is able to complete the pass to A.J. Green for the first down. Looking good there. Driving the ball now. We are doing well here with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Castle with McCoy lined up behind him. Single back. Drops back. Throws to McCoy on the screen, but it was kind of sniffed out. He didn't. I don't think he waited long enough to throw that ball. Kind of panicked a little bit and released it too soon. Third down and 12 here. 2-minute warning. Castle drops back. Completes the pass to A.J. Green, but doesn't quite get the first down on that one. And it's 4th and 1. So we're going to be forced to either go for it or kick the field goal. I'm going to tell you, folks, thinking about this in retrospect, I think I might go for it in the future only because these quarters are so short. There was only like a little under 2 minutes left here in the half. We might as well have just gone for it to see if we could actually get the touchdown, because we got to win these games. That's what it's all about. And we're going to see some defense here, and they're able to make the first down on that reception. And another pass down the field is overthrown, so nothing doing on that one with Colt McCoy there in the backfield for the Bears. The Bears. Minute left here as they're in a hurry-up offense. No huddle. Drops back. He will be sacked in the backfield by Dwight Freeney. Loving it. I love that pick that we made there. 1 minute left here in the second. Just before the half. They're down at 8. McCoy, shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking. He's got plenty of time to throw. Completes the pass over the middle for the first down. Not good stuff there. We got to get more pass rush going, especially if we're going to play zone defense the way we were playing right there and leave them open like that. McCoy does the play action, but is able to toss it up, and he makes a great catch jumping up for it, and they are down here at the end zone, and we're going to stop them there on the goal line for that one. 6 seconds left. McCoy is under pressure, gets sacked and dropped as the quarter comes to an end, or is going to come to an end, and we're going to have 2 seconds left here, and they're going to kick their field goal to tie it up 3-3 going into the half. Tough stuff here, folks, as we are evenly matched, it looks like, going back and forth with the field goals on this one. So it looks like we're going to have to do a little bit better there on the passing game. They were kind of able to just drive down the field on us with the passing and had their way with us for the most part. We're going to have to play it a little more solid, I think. Third quarter here, they get the ball first. McCoy drops back, throws it deep Receiver goes up, fights for it, and makes the catch. We got to break those up. I think we're going to have to work on cornerbacks next time around or something. There's just no way that should be a completion there. Anyway, they make their first run of the game, and they're able to break it and get the first down on 3rd and 3. And not even our run defense is doing anything here, as they're able to just kind of have their way with us and drive down the field again. McCoy, play action, throws. The guy's wide open. Looks like it's tight end, and he's going to get out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Not looking good, folks. Our pass defense is getting beaten here terribly. And we are now in a goal line stand here with 3 minutes left in the 4th. We are able to stop the run in the backfield for a loss of 1, I believe. 4th down and goal. They go nowhere. They have to kick the field goal. 2 minutes and 36 seconds left here in the game. It is up, and it is good. So Chicago takes the lead 6-3. Our defense is just not looking that great. I thought I built a solid defense, but they were beating us with the deep pass a lot. Here we get a nice deep pass of our own to Avery, and he's able to pick up a good 50-something yards or so on that one. Pretty solid there, as Avery was able to break away a little bit, and he gets 15 yards after the catch. See Castle, nice deep pass, and it's perfect right there in his hands. Not enough speed to break away, but was able to get on their side of the field. And a throw and pick over the middle to Robertson. That was my fault on that one at the 2-minute warning. That kind of did it in for us. I think that's the nail in the coffin there, as we were trying to get more crossing over the middle, and it just didn't work out for us. And they have the ball with a minute left. They're going to do the handoff thing to Tate, who's going to rumble up the sideline here and pick up like 30 yards on the play. And it's just, oh, man, our defense is just getting destroyed here in this one. There was nothing that we could do to answer anything that they did, and they wind up winning this one 6-3 and beating us handily in this one. We just couldn't do anything in this one, folks, and you can see it right there in the numbers, the passing game and then the rushing later on. They just had us in every aspect of it, and I thought we had a solid defense. Picked up some decent linebackers and a great defensive line, but the deep pass and the passing game just kind of killed us in this one, and that was just wasn't enough, and we couldn't get anything going on offense for us either, even though Matt Castle had an 83%. But that didn't here. The draft event has ended. We're going to go ahead and see if we can continue this, because I really like this this mode of the game. We're going to go ahead and jump into another draft. We get a bronze solo reward pack for our good effort. Try again. You finish the season with a 1-1 record, so we'll open up that in Ultimate Team on the other side of this. So let's go ahead and jump into our draft and see what we got here. So in the coach round, who are we going to pick this time? Speed Run, Jeff Fisher, John Fox. Not Tom Coughlin. I think we're going to go John Fox here because I like the short pass. I always kind of build my teams in that aspect anyway when I'm playing. And we're going to get our first round here. And as far as I'm concerned, I mean, Khalil Mack is a beast, but I have to go with a little bit of an older veteran in this one and pick Terrell Suggs for the right outside linebacker. Next round, second round, we have Dwight Freeney, Damon Harrison, and Janoris Jenkins. All defense here again. Who do you pick on this one? This is going to be an interesting one here. Do I go for more linebacking help, or do I go and start building up that defensive line? I think defensive line is super important, even if you're playing, if you want to help your passing game. So we're going to go ahead and take Damon Harrison, even though he's more of a run stopper than anything else. But we're going to work on that. So let's take a look at the offensive side of this. Wide receivers, quarterbacks, and a right tackle. David Stewart, Charles Johnson, and Alex Smith. We're going to go ahead and work on the offensive line here with Dave Stewart. 82 overall, fits into our scheme of short pass anyway. Fourth round, Antonio Gates, Patrick Chung, or Aaron Donald. What do we do? Do we go defense, or do we pick up a tight end? Antonio Gates is a little bit on the older side. Doesn't really matter in this kind of mode. It's not like we're going to lose him next season or anything like that. We're just going to lose him at the end of the draft. So we're going to go ahead and work on strong safety, work on defense a little bit, and hopefully help that deep passing game. And fifth round, Anthony Barr, Michael Crabtree, Jerry Hughes, right end, wide receiver, linebacker. Do we do more defense, or do we try to build up some offense? We'll go for the wide receiver, as we didn't have anything at that point. Sixth round, Kyle Williams, defensive tackle. Orlando Scandrick or Junior Gillette. Do we go for the cornerback, as we were struggling in the passing game last time, or do we still build up our defensive line? That's the question here. We're going to go cornerback. We're going to try to build up and help some of that passing game a little bit with somebody who fits our scheme. Again, another option here. Do we go linebacker, left end, or do we go cornerback? We have kind of three different ways to go here in the 7th. What do we do? Do we work on the line again a little bit? Do we go for a little bit of linebacking help? Nope, we're going to work on the line, get the left end in somebody who fits our scheme again. 8th round, Evan Mathis, left guard. Do we work on the offensive line? Great wide receiver in Santonio Holmes or DeMarco Murray, the running back. Nobody really fits our... Actually, I'm sorry. Evan Mathis fits our scheme here as part of the offensive line. I think with this one, I'm going to have to pick up a running back, though, and go for DeMarco Murray. It's too tempting in that one. 9th round, Brent Selleck, Jake Long. We're going to go Jake Long for building up the offensive line again. 10th round, Derek Carr, Reggie Bush, Jarvis Delandry, I'm sorry. Wide receiver, halfback, quarterback. What do we do here? We already picked up a halfback in this one. We don't really want to get a quarterback. It's not that important. We'll go for the wide receiver in Landry as he fits our scheme in the short pass. 11th round, we're getting here on to the later rounds. Do we go for the free safety, the left end, the middle linebacker? I think we should go for the free safety here. It's kind of what we're trying to do in defending the pass and that deep pass where we're getting killed. We will take the free safety. 12th round, we have Don Terry Poe, Jake Collins, or Devin McCourtney. Free safety, defensive tackle, left outside linebacker. We just took a free safety. It wasn't quite the caliber of what we see here now, but I think we got to go for that defensive line because Poe is very tempting, and I just think it's almost like a no-brainer. You got to take Poe in this situation. Just keep building up that defensive line, and that's exactly what we do. 13th round, Eddie Lacy. We have a running back, Jason Peters or Tyrod Taylor. Do we go for a better quarterback? I mean, this is an opportunity for us to kind of do that, or we could really solidify the line with Jason Peters at left tackle. I think I got to go quarterback here because I'm not going to leave it in the hands of Sanchez, and Tyrod Taylor fits our scheme for short pass with an 85. Julius Peppers, Denard Searcy, and Ronald McLean. Who do we go for here in the 14th round? It's all defense. We got to build up something here. Probably need a little more linebacking help than what we've had. Do we go Julius Peppers or do we go middle linebacker? We already have right outside linebacker in Suggs. I say we shore up the other side of the linebacking core here and go for Julius Peppers. Was a little bit of a struggle thinking about it, but it makes sense here overall anyway. And that's what we're going to have to do. Just take Julius Peppers and end it off here. So now we're going to pick up our last pick here in the 15th round. Herman Moore, Clinton Portis, and Dermonte Dawson, center. We can really work on that offensive line with a 92. That would be so huge for us here in building that up. Clinton Portis is tempting, as we already picked up DeMarco Murray, and he would still be tempting even with that. But I think that we're going to have to go back to Herman Moore, who he had the last time around with a 93, because we got some decent wide receivers, but nobody great in this one. And I just think Herman Moore is going to be the guy we go with it with a 93 overall. It seems to make the most sense here in this situation, so we can build up some of that offensive there and do what we got to do. So that's going to do it. You're going to see 80s across the board for offense and defense. It's kind of balanced there, but you see our team styles are looking a little bit better with a 72 and a 67, and we're going to go jump in and see what our lineups look like now. Looking a lot better, I think, than we did the last time as far as the deep pass game goes. We should be a little bit better off here, folks, as we have something that works more towards the scheme that we chose with man defense. And we're going to see what happens. We're going to have to come back in the next episode to find out how this team works out for us. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Please leave a like and a comment, and we will see you around the channel. Goodbye now.